Samurai versus Mongols, the invasions that nearly changed Japan. Forever, in the late 13th century, Japan faced the storm of the century, literally and figuratively. The Mongol Empire, ruled by Kublai Khan, grandson of Genghis, had swallowed nations whole. They had crushed kingdoms from Persia to China, and now their gaze shifted across the sea, to the proud islands of the samurai. The warriors of Japan had no idea that the greatest empire in history was preparing to test their strength. If you love stories of impossible battles and divine fate, like and subscribe a Yahweh Stories 44 to keep exploring the wars that changed our world. In 1266, Kublai Khan sent a letter to Japan's emperor demanding tribute and submission. The Kamakura shogunate, Japan's true ruling power, ignored him. To the Khan, silence was an insult carved in stone. By 1274, his revenge was ready. Nearly 900 ships carrying over 30,000 Mongol, Chinese, and Korean soldiers crossed the Sea of Japan, their sails like dark wings blotting out the horizon. Their first strike fell on Tsushima Island. The local samurai fought to the death, but the Mongols were unlike any enemy they'd ever faced: disciplined, strategic, terrifying. They fought as a unified machine, firing exploding bombs that burst into smoke and fire. The code of Bushido demanded single combat, but the Mongols had no interest in honor. They wanted annihilation. At Hakata Bay, the main Japanese force gathered to resist. The clash was brutal. Arrows screaming through the air, swords flashing under storm clouds. The samurai charged again and again, refusing to break. But even courage has limits. Just as the Mongols prepared their final assault, the sky turned. Winds howled, waves rose, and a violent storm smashed through their fleet. Ships splintered against rocks, thousands drowned in darkness. By dawn, the survivors were gone, retreating home. The Japanese called it kamikaze, the divine wind. Kublai Khan was furious. To him, defeat by weather wasn't defeat at all. It was chance. He swore to return with a force the gods themselves couldn't stop. For 7 years, he built the greatest armada the medieval world had ever seen. 4,400 ships and 140,000 men, an invasion that would make history tremble. In 1281, the horizon filled again with Mongol sails. This time, Japan was ready. Massive walls lined Hakata Bay, manned by warriors who remembered the first invasion. For weeks, the Mongols launched wave after wave against stone and steel. The samurai held fast, their blades singing with fury, their belief unshaken. They fought not just for land, but for honor, family, and faith. Then, as if destiny itself had chosen a side, another storm formed in the distance. Winds screamed louder than war drums. Waves tore through the Mongol ships, turning the sea into chaos. Men clung to wreckage, entire fleets shattered to splinters. Fire, lightning, and salt swallowed them whole. When the typhoon ended, the beaches were buried beneath broken timbers and bodies. Only a fraction of the invaders ever returned to tell the tale. The Mongols never came back. Japan, untouched by foreign conquest, stood stronger than ever. The legend of the divine wind became part of its soul, a reminder that courage and fate can stand against empires. It was a clash of two worlds: Mongol conquest versus samurai spirit, thunder versus steel. And though history remembers the Mongols as unstoppable, it was the samurai and the storm that refused to bow. Remember that even the smallest island can defy the greatest empire. Like and subscribe a Yahweh Stories for more forgotten wars and legendary survival stories that shaped our world.